Hey Anthony, what are you working on?
Oh, hey Georgia. I'm working on a web app to share photos of my travels from around the world. I call it Project Compass.
That's awesome. How's it coming?
Well, actually, I'm a little stuck. I worked with a designer and we made some mock ups, but I don't know how to take these designs and turn them into code.
Well, that's what front-end programmers do. Front-end programmers take designs from designers and use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create full-fledged websites. Let's take a look. We interact with websites on a daily basis, and we rely on these websites for just about everything we do. But how often do we stop and think about how these websites are created? Every image, link, and interaction on a website has been intentionally created by a front-end programmer. Front-end developers solve a lot of problems that users are faced with every day. They need to find ways to optimize website loading speeds. The Google homepage loads quickly because front-end developers have organized the code in a way that prioritizes loading speed. They also think about how websites will fit on different screen sizes, which is called responsive design. Uber's homepage is designed so that the content adapts to the screen size as it changes. I can see all the elements, and you can notice the person in the image is intentionally centered on the page. They also take design mock-ups created by designers and use them to make websites using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Front-end developers at Udacity took this mock-up created by designers and used HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to make functioning and interactive websites. Front-end developers also work on many different types of projects. They use the jQuery library to add interactivity and animation to web pages. The Spotify Your Music website uses JavaScript and jQuery to create interactions and animations as users scroll on their website. Many front-end developers also create video games using JavaScript. Front-end developers can also use JavaScript to create games like Foxes and Shotguns, which was made by Florian, a former Udacity student. Finally, they make requests to APIs, such as Yelp, and design how data will be displayed. Julia has added a restaurants feature using the Yelp API, and front-end developers designed how this restaurant data would look to home buyers. Front-end developers work on many different types of projects and solve lots of problems. Let's hear from Kevin, a front-end developer at Udacity.